Hey YouTube. I'm gonna be doing a comparison of the Hobbyzone Supercub Mini and the Flyzone Sky Pilot. The Supercub Mini costs $110, free shipping, and then the Sky Pilot costs $80 and plus $10 shipping, so that's $90. So this costs about $20 more. But it flies way better than this one, so yeah. So these are both RTFs, Razor Flies. They are both trainers. They are both foam, and they are both 3-channel airplanes. But there's differences in the motors, the size, and all that. You have a 380 motor in there, and I'm gonna take this off so you can see it. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Okay, there you go. There's a 380 motor attached by rubber bands. There's some wires coming out of it, and yeah, that's about it. This is a tricycle landing gear, so it's a little bit harder to land, but you know, same thing. Here you have the landing gear is different. The two landing gears that stabilize the plane are in front instead of in the back, like the tail wheel in the back there. So I like this design better because it's easier to land. As you can see here, the battery on the Hobbyzone Mini Supercub is a 7.4 volt 300 milliamp battery, and it's lithium polymer instead of nickel metal hydride. And lithium polymer lasts longer, so yeah. The charger that comes with the Supercub Mini is this can plug into a standard wall outlet, and then after that's plugged in, there's a little hole thing for your car thing, so you can just plug in your car like there. You just plug it in there. You have to do it with one hand, like that, and you plug it in like that, and then the battery would plug into this little plug right here, and the battery has 2 connections. And to charge, you will always want to connect the white with the charger, and when you want to fly to discharge the power, you would use the red, and then to gain power, you'd use the white. So yeah. So this can charge in the car or in your wall outlet, and the Sky Pilot comes only with the car charger, so I can use this as a little car outlet thing that can plug into your wall, so I like that a lot. The transmitter on the Mini Supercub, it can has a mode 2 and mode 1 configuration on it, and I'm a mode 2 flyer, so I keep it on mode 2. You have your on switch. Makes beeping sounds, which I kind of like because it makes it really fun. Here you have your throttle, and you have digital trims. So when you can't go any higher, it does that. When you go lower, and that's when it beeps for a long time. That means it's in the center. And when you want to go lower, then it does that. So yeah. And when you want to turn ACT off, you just press it on the stick, and then that light will blink, which means the ACT is off. But I like to fly with it on. And if you push this one in, it doesn't do anything, it just blinks like that. Has success tips on there, but I don't really care about that. This wing that's on there is attached by rubber bands, so the wing is not attached, so I can just take it off. And here you have your servos, your receiver, your antenna that comes out, and your servo rods things, and you have a little rubber band attachments there. This has a 180 motor in it, just to tell you. And unlike on the Mini Supercub, this one has a little metal motor shaft right there, and that is very bendable, and it's not strong at all if you crash, so I don't like that at all. But on the Mini Supercub, and this is worth the extra 20 bucks. On here, there's a little white plastic thing right there, and that helps not bend the motor which I kind of like the motor shaft. And unlike this one, this has ACT technology, and that is also worth the extra 20 bucks. It has ACT technology, which helps it keep the plane stable and all that. Air intake down there. There's a sensor up there. There's a sensor down here that keeps it pretty stable. This one detects the dark colors. This one detects the light colors like light blue and yellow, like the sun. Back here, you have your tail section. You have your rudder, which controls the direction the plane's flying in, and your elevator, which controls the pitch that your plane is flying in. The rudder doesn't respond that much if ACT is on, and same with the elevator. It doesn't respond that much. It doesn't like go up and down. It doesn't respond a lot. So if you have ACT on, then it will respond more. The servos will go a farther distance, and it will just go. It will just react faster. So yeah. So you have your antenna going into the rudder here. It comes out over here. Goes back in here, and it just dangles out when you fly. So yeah. Oh, you have your little tail number there. Hobbyzone logo. Tail number again on there. And this doesn't really have any scale details on it, kind of like this one. But, you know, it still flies. I've flown this one before, but I didn't have a YouTube account when I flown it, and I crashed it, so I can't fly it anymore because I don't have a propeller on it. But if you can show me where a propeller is, I'll fly it for you. I'll make a YouTube video and all that. So yeah. And I lost a spare propeller, so that's my fault. The Sky Pilot comes with a nickel metal hydride battery. Comes with a 8.4 volt, 1100 milliamp nickel metal hydride battery. And it's known to the state of California to cause cancer, which I don't really care about. So yeah, and it shows everything on here. There you go. You don't need that. On the transmitter right here, on and off switch, servo reversers and motors, trims, pitch, rudder. Throttle is not here like it usually is, or here. It's up here. Clicks too. I don't like how it clicks though, because it can make it really annoying when you start flying. And to arm the motor when you're about to fly, you have to push this all the way up to the top, and then push it all the way back down, and then you'll hear the motor spin a little, and that means it's armed. So that's pretty cool. That helps you with safety issues. So that's a very good feature. Here you have on and off switch. Pretty straightforward. So yeah. This is supposed to represent a Cessna 182 Skyline, but yeah. The propeller only has 2 blades, and the Skyline has 3 blades sticking out. So yeah, I found these little wing things, the little plastic things that get caught in things when you fly. I found those kind of hard to put on because they got jammed and wouldn't go in. So as you can see, they are not equal. One is going in like that, and one is going out. So that made it a little hard to fly. You have your control rods going back there, and they're attached to the top, unlike this one, which attaches on the bottom, which I like better, because if you look at it from the top, it looks more real, like a regular aircraft, except for that. So yeah. So I actually recommend the Mini Supercub. I do not recommend this plane, but well, if you want to if you want to do loops, if you want to fly kind of faster, then yeah, you can get this plane. But I actually recommend the Mini better because it's just capable of doing more things. So please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you for watching my videos. Bye.